The relationship between a landlord and a tenant has always been a tricky one. But with many small businesses unable to trade, their debts keep growing. And some landlords are still playing hardball.
Mentally very challenging because I've got 2 young kids homeschooling. On top of that, this business debt keeps on accumulating because even though I'm not trading, I get full bill.
It's my life. So without it and without the money coming in, I'll lose my house, I'll go into bankruptcy. It's as simple as that.
Business owners at breaking point after a long winter of COVID lockdowns.
I've had to get somebody to help me because I don't know what to do so that I can get into here.
In a fight for survival against landlords they claim are putting money before people.
I cannot believe this man. I've never done anything to him.
You know, I just thought this is the end. I have nothing else to live for, to be honest. I've put everything into this place. Blood, sweat and tears. And I just didn't want to be around anymore.
Small businesses the length of Australia's east coast are doing it tough. Lockdown means a lot of people can't trade and are relying on government support. And for some, it will be the attitudes of their landlords, which will mean the difference between survival and total ruin.
Liz Olds owns Fortitude Fitness in Marylands. It's been the single mother of 2's pride and joy for 8 years.
Women from different backgrounds coming together to support each other's mental health as well as physical health.
But she fears for the gym's future.
Every month I get $9,200 rental invoice. Insurance keeps on coming, all of the bills keeps on coming, but my income has dropped significantly. So financially very stressful and mentally too, raising family on your own is hard.
Liz says her rental debt has already blown out to $68,000 and claims her landlords haven't said how much she'll have to pay back.
Can we negotiate? Because I'm not in position to pay $9,200 every month when I'm not making that much money, And they said, look, right now we don't have much to say. You need to seek government help. Whatever you're eligible for, we will get back to you later. I did receive $10,500 as a disaster grant for business. Applied for job keepers grant to get some help, but that's not enough. That may cover my 30% of my fixed expenses. I still have 70% expenses that keeps on coming.
To add salt to the wound, as her fully equipped gym collects dust, she was fined for not wearing a mask while stretching after exercising outdoors.
I was in tears. I said, what are you trying to do to us? You've taken away our livelihood. All I'm trying to do is look after my mental health, and I get $500 fine when I'm not earning. It's sickening. Honestly, it's very hard.
Down the road in Fairfield, Eva Halal and Hannah Abercrombie believe this is the end for their Olympia gym.
We've been forced to shut down for 3 months. The business is not going to survive. I've lost everything. I struggled to get out of bed for about a week.
The business partners say the breaking point was when their landlord increased the rent.
The landlord hit us up with a 44% increase. He wants us to pay $49,000 a month.
I think it's literally like the darkest time in both of our lives. Like it's really tough.
In Casino in northern New South Wales, Lorraine Webber runs a laundry business. It's an essential service for the community, but her landlord locked her out.
My key does not fit.
Desperate times called for desperate measures, and for Lorraine that meant bringing in an angle grinder.
I care about the people in this town, or I wouldn't live here. And I care about my business, it's dear to my heart. And I've had it 15 years and never a problem. And I didn't even have a problem with this man until now.
Lorraine says her rent is up to date, despite copping a significant increase. But she claims when her landlord demanded under her lease that she chip in for his insurance, she refused.
If I didn't pay the $1,700 by 5 o'clock, that he wouldn't speak to me again. He would have an eviction notice sent to me. I wasn't behind and I'd never missed 1 month's rent, even when he put it up double.
She fears the laundromat might not be hers for much longer.
He can just come straight in, put new machines in, start up the next day, and he's got all my clientele.
Are you scared you're going to lose your business?
I don't like to even think about it because I'm so attached to this business, not just financially, but personally, emotionally. I'm so passionate about helping women lead a healthy lifestyle. I don't want to think about it, but if I do, I am going to obviously walk away from everything.
Oh, that is just awful and so unfair, isn't it? We reached out to Liz and Lorraine's landlords. You can read their responses on our website.